Hello Pisces, welcome to your 4 card forecast for the month ahead. It's the 7th of December and time has no meaning, so I will just start from there. We're going to do 3 cards, that's one for each of the remaining weeks in the month of December, and the last card is your overarching theme of the month. So let's have a go. This is starting from the 7th of December. You've really hit on something there. So that's you planting a seed for the future and going, hey, this seems to have come out of nowhere, but that's an extremely good investment. Or it's the very beginning of a nest egg. Maybe you've got savings for the first time in a while, like extremely good news. And the garden that it's growing for the future has everything you've wanted in it. Like it's extremely good. That's just a great card to get there. If you're thinking of doing manifestation work, maybe don't do that just now because it's not really a good time to do it. It's the sort of time where you would be like, I want to live in a house by the beach. And the universe is like, cool. And it just puts you by a billboard with a picture of the beach on it. So like, just maybe hold fast on that until later in the new year. But that Ace of Pentacles is that kind of anticipation and excitement of, oh, yay, I've started something. Something's begun that's really good. Nice. And then the third week in December, you are sort of overwhelmed by options. That's a lot to think about. And sort of the options are all pulling you emotionally in different directions. What I would suggest with that one is pick the one that is the most emotionally fulfilling. Maybe it is something involving a wreath. Maybe it's something involving the old religion. Maybe you just want to go and sit in a cinema on your own. Doesn't matter. It's the one that gives you the most emotional fulfillment, and that'll be a nice way to choose it, rather than the one that is the most comfortable, rather than the one that is the best for the family. Any of that, it's the one that you really love emotionally, right? The one that really goes, oh, yes. So, last week, in December, Wheel of Fortune, congratulations. So the universe is kind of on your side with this one. There will be an element of uncontrollable changes, fine, whatever. This does feel very, very positive. It feels like it's your turn at the top of the wheel, right? You're not the one falling off. You're the one right at the top of it. And actually, it's a really good view from there. And it's you looking into the future and going, wow, look at all this cool stuff I can do now. And it's sort of like you've done an evolution, like a Pokemon. Amazing Pokeball design. All of the things you could catch, potentially catch them all. Evolved. That was a laboured metaphor, but it was worth it. So, Wheel of Fortune says, okay, we've kind of got your back. What are you going to do about that? And having to take risks and having to try new things and having to do stuff that maybe you haven't been comfortable with is going to be all a big part of that last bit of the year. Interesting. So your theme of the month is the Page of Cups, which one is a card for Pisces. Brilliant, right? So there you are, being a little fish advisor to everybody, hanging out with a sad kid with a rose. Sounds like you. But it's also having to look at some stuff that you loved doing as a child and doing it again. So it may be, and this is so often the case for people, that they cracked their dream job or their dream life when they were like 8. You know, fair enough, the people that sort of said, it could even be actually the people that were like, I want to be a fireman. And it turns out like 40 years later, they finally get to be, you know. But I'm thinking more like, I want to have 3 cats. I want to move to Italy. Bye. I want to live in the sun. Anything like that, that might be the right plan for you. And little intuitive Piscean child might have already cracked it at that early age and just ignored it completely, or it was battered down by a dodgy relative, or there were, you know, and actually you were right all along. So that's fun. That's fun. And as a theme for the month, yeah, it's going to keep coming up again and again. Things you used to eat as a child, things you used to love doing as a child. Try and access some of those if it's not too painful for you, and see what that brings up for your new year. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so if that wildly resonated with you, please let me know in the comments underneath. My website is amberleealchemy.co.uk. You can book in for personal readings with me there. You can book onto my course to learn tarot. That starts on the 18th of January. And if you wanted an in-person reading and you are Edinburgh based, I'll be doing those 10 minutes for £10. So please private message me. I'm on Google now, so you can give me a review if you've had a reading with me and you had a good time. And I think that's all I've got to plug. All right, good luck out there. See you next year.